Hello, Boston Movie Review. Today we are going to review a movie that was a staple of any kid that grew up in the 80s or 90s. It is a film set in a crime-ridden Detroit city which has been corrupted by a shady organization that has violent ties to gangs. In the first 20 minutes of this movie, our hero dies, and he's brought back to life as an instrument of justice. Of course, I'm talking about the classic Robocop, The Crow, Total Recall, Darkman, Cliffhanger, Die Hard, and I can keep going. There's a million of these. To be perfectly honest, all of these movies are excellent, okay? Most of these over-the-top action flicks hit very similar story beats, and they mirror each other, from scenes to characters. I could probably review them all simultaneously, but that would be way too much work, so we're going to narrow it down to just Robocop and The Crow for this week's review of Crowbocop. Alright, let's just start out where the movie starts out, okay? In Robocop, we open to an aerial shot of a decaying Detroit city. Cut to The Crow, where we open on an aerial shot of a decaying Detroit city. In the movie Robocop, our protagonist is a good man who cares about his family.
I really have to tell you something. I love you.
In The Crow, our protagonist is a good man who cares about his family.
I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
In Robocop, we meet the board at OCP, a private organization that's looking to rebuild Detroit City and their image for profit. In The Crow, we meet a private organization looking to rebuild Detroit City and their image for money. There's a hierarchy in these movies where there's like one big bad, and then he has a whole legion of gang members underneath him from some reason. In Robocop, Dick Jones is the antagonist. He's the main bad, and he owns OCP. Underneath him, he has his second-in-command, Clarence Boddicker.
Hey, Dickie boy. How's tricks?
A psychopathic balding man who enjoys violence without remorse. In The Crow, Top Dollar has his own second-in-command. It's T-Bird, a psychopathic balding man who enjoys violence without remorse.
Here's to Devil's Night, my new favorite holiday.
These people even fucking look like each other. There's always a corporate structure to these movies that involves gang wars. In Robocop, Clarence Boddicker's gang kills Murphy, which is the catalyst for his transformation into Robocop. In The Crow, T-Bird's gang kills Eric Draven, which is the catalyst for his transformation into the Crow.
Department of Housing.
Now that our heroes have died and are back for revenge, we spend the rest of the movie killing off the villains one by one. At this point, you'd think there'd be some variability in the deaths, but not so much.
I know you. You're dead. We killed you. We killed you.
I know you. I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you. You can't be you. We put you through the window. There ain't no coming back. This is the really real world. There ain't no coming back. We killed your dad. There ain't no...
We killed you.
The birds, the devil stood and felt how awful goodness is. You felt how awful goodness is.
As I mentioned, there's like a corporate structure to these gang wars. Here's the Robocop list of villains. We have Clarence Boddicker, Emil Antonowski, Leon Nash, Joe Cox, and Steve Mint. Now we go over to The Crow. Top Dollar's boys. We got Grange, T-Bird, Funboy, Tintin, and Skank. You see that? That's Skank. Skank D. I feel like the producers of both of these movies played a lot of NES hockey. The way that they picked the cast, I feel like they just picked a country that was likely to have terrorism and then just substituted out the characters. When you get a fat guy, a skinny guy, You know, you get an Asian guy, a black guy, 2 European guys with long hair, a balding guy with an attitude problem. Like, that's the casting for all of these movies.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not making myself clear.
Robocop, one of the best movies of all time. It's had spin-offs, it's had video games. Everybody loves this thing. Kind of transitioned a little later to get that 90s grunge thing. They did the same thing and they made The Crow. The Crow is really cool if you're like a Hot Topic guy. It's Robocop for Hot Topic. Alright, so if you made it this far and you haven't seen The Crow or Robocop, you need to get on Netflix right now. Both of these are very watchable movies. It's not high art, but it's going to keep you entertained. So I would recommend both The Crow and Robocop. Thank you, Boston Movie Review. Come on, guys. Put away your shooters. Mother is the name for God on the lips and hearts of all children.
Somebody put Tintin's knives and all his organs in alphabetical order.
Dead or alive, I'm watching this movie.